Hey guys, this is Chess Coach Andrew Rankin back with Game 7, Rapid 15. This is going to be like my last game for today. So I think today was 4, 5, and 6, or maybe 5, 6, and 7. Either way, I think we'll get through the 1600s today, and then we'll move on to the 1700s tomorrow. And we'll have to adjust our game plans for each level. I noticed that 1500s I could talk more. Now we're in the 1700s. Our opponent's 1840. Nice. Alright, so yeah, I gotta speed up. I can't talk as much, go into as much detail on every position. Because the middle games are getting more complex and I already lost one game on time. Although I was like +4, so. Alright, so we have Caro Kann Exchange variation. Like I said, whenever this pawn, or whenever this square opens up, I always love to just jump a knight in. Knight c3 is a really strange move. Huh. Alright, well, we'll attack his center. He's attacking ours, but the queen guards that, and now I think just bishop to g4, hitting his knight. Whenever this bishop gets kind of developed for free, it always seems like it's a really good thing. So let's go here. I'm guessing he goes here. This is usually the setup that you see. Instead he goes here. That's weird. So now e6. Bishop here. There's not a whole lot I can do to stop the bishop coming to f4. This is oftentimes a lot of things you want to stop, and a lot of times in the exchange variation you have queen to c7, but now that the knight's here, he's just going to take, so we don't have queen to c7. That's why e6, and if he castles, then we can play queen to c7. Or we can even just play bishop to d6. And this move is a bit annoying, so even a6 sometimes can be useful. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. These guys are kind of fighting for the same squares, so if he plays h3, I don't think I'm going to take. I think I'm going to drop back. Go here. Because I don't want his bishop to leave e2 and allow his knight to come here and then play c3. If the knight transfers easily over to the king side and c3 happens, then I didn't really gain anything out of this, and the knight is actually pretty well placed on c3, especially if he can transition easily over. So now queen c7 or bishop d6. This is kind of always a dilemma. Just play bishop d6. But then if the bishop comes here, we don't have queen c7 because of knight to b5. So queen c7, if he ever jumps the knight in, we can go queen b6, and then eventually he's going to have to go back for like a6. Queen c7 or bishop d6? I do like this move. If he goes here, maybe we even drop all the way back to b8, then kick him out, and then go back here. As long as we stop the bishop from coming to f4. Okay, bishop d6. Bishop here. Could always play knight to e7. Queen b6. It's this and this. Threatens. Bishop takes, queen takes. Yeah, this pawn can end up being very weak. Need to shave my beard tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so Then I get a nice clean shaven face for Monday. We can shave tomorrow, go to the gym. I've been going outside because it's been so beautiful, going for runs and walks. I like it a lot, but you gotta go to the gym and do some upper body lifting as well. Probably do like shoulders tomorrow. All right, let's see what Art66 is. He's from Greece. His rating's 1840 and he's played 850 games. So probably not a cheater. Probably been playing for a while. Solid 1840 player. Good for him. Hopefully we can get a great game. Moves that he's considering is probably Bishop G5, Knight B5, and Rook E1. I think these are all probably the moves that White should be considering. Knight B5 is probably the most annoying. Bishop G5 makes the most sense. I think we meet Bishop G5 with Knight to E7, developing, preparing the castle. He does go Knight to B5 though, which makes sense. Because if he wins our bishop, then I think he's probably better. So I think we want to just drop back, play A6, and then we'll go back here and dink around. See here, he makes a move. Here, he goes back, and we go here. And then he plays another move. He kind of gains like 2 tempos with that. The thing about here is we can always like bring the queen up. Go here. At least he doesn't have this. You know, C3. C3 I think is a key move here. It's nice to see his ideas too. A move like Knight to B5 demonstrates how like deep your opponent's ideas are really gonna go. A move like Bishop G5 simply develops and says like my ideas are gonna be deeper. A move like that makes sense actually. We go here, I think. If he takes, we can take here. Then if he goes here, we always have F6. Also have this, but then he kind of comes behind, so that makes sense. Develop our knight. We also have like takes kind of stuff. Wow, he pushes. That's interesting. If we go here and he goes here, we win a pawn. But I think I'll just castle. That way the pawn in the center is starting to open up. Not super worried about it. This doesn't really work because we take it. This, we always have this kind of stuff. Doesn't that just hang a pawn? We just have knight takes. Got a little over eager, I think, with this expansion on the queen, on the queen side. So knight takes. Then what happens? Queen comes out. Go back. Bishop comes out. Still go back. Checking this, but we'd have to kick the knight away first, and then take here, and then win the d pawn. But either way, I think the d pawn is nice and juicy. B pawn just fell, so not really sure what he accomplished with all this. We can also kick him out, put the queen here, threaten take, and then checkmate. So the bishop on b8 is not badly placed by any means. Yeah, and then we just go back and All he did was lose a pawn. I guess when we go back, sorry, let me make sure that looks good. Oops. Yeah, that looks better. So now when we go back, he can play bishop to b2. I guess that's the big idea. All right, but I'd rather the bishop be on b2 than on g4. You know what I mean? What the heck is that? So he wants to sack and then play knight here and win this. So we could trade, or we could even take. But I'd rather trade and then take this way. Trade light square bishops. So if I go here, he's gonna go bishop g5. I take. I could even just not take and just move out of the way, out of the pin like this. And this. But I like this move right now. This looks nice. Do it. Taking was also an option. And then kicking him out. And then taking in the middle. Ah, yeah. I think that was... That's the problem when you speed up, is you don't get to cycle through every idea. So we did miss bishop takes, but maybe... No, the sacrifice there doesn't work at all, because he's knight. Then he'd lose a piece there. What the heck is that? Can I just take? Queen takes. And then like move here and attack the middle twice and kick the knight out? Do we kick the knight out first? I guess he wants to go here. Oh, why don't I kick him out? This looks useful. No, he can't go here because then like he drops the bishop. So he's gonna have to take and then go queen here. Then I always have this. I guess when the knight returns though, he has the sacrifice. Takes. Knight here. Let's just go here. Takes. Queen here. Pawn here. Knight goes back. Our knight actually, yeah, then his center falls, so just a6. Now the center falls. I don't like this move. I don't think that was useful. I thought the bishop belonged on g5. I think he's gonna go here. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Also, this knight is an excellent defender of our king. So I don't think the knight and queen are going to be able to do any damage because the knight can guard like this square, or he can go here or here and guard this square. So when we play h6, there are no sacrifices. So we'll have to play a move like g4, but then the queen can't be on the g file. So then there's no pin on the g pawn, which makes the h pawn hang. I don't really see any brewing attacks on our king. The knight looks menacing, but I don't think it accomplishes a whole lot. What if he plays bishop takes bishop? Then I think we just play knight takes here. And now he's got a hanging pawn and a hanging knight. So bishop takes, knight takes, g4. That's interesting. Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it. I think I have to take the knight though, or the bishop, I mean. I can't let his like light square bishop stay alive. But after g4, we can just take here. He takes here. We can take here. We win a pawn. The pawn's on light squares. He goes there. That's interesting. Take with this knight or with this knight? I think if we take with this knight, then he has g4. I think we have to take with this knight. And then this knight will come over and guard our king. Here. He moves the queen. We can go like this. Take the bishop. And then his knight's weakened. We can also go back and like this. And once the knight lands on g6, our king should just be solid as a rock. Also, this like situation with the knights is pretty nice. He goes there. That's interesting. Wait, why did he resign? Say good game. Check out Kaizen Chess on YouTube. That's interesting. I didn't think that he would resign here, but let's check out the analysis. The position is like, oh, he resigned because of queen takes knight. Yeah, that was a blunder. All right, but let's go from the beginning. Exchange variation, knight c3 gives away all of white's advantage. Knight c6, still the best move. Bishop d4 top move, e3 top move, bishop d6 top move, knight b5, bishop b8. Wow, so far all is Gucci. Knight e7, still top move. c5, not a good move. Castles. Does it hate it? It said it wanted this to just grab, just gobble, gobble, gobble. Place here, knight takes. There's no way. Wow, knight takes b4 is not even the best move. Oh, it is. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that's not the best move. It says knight to f5 is also very strong. We took a3, not super useful. c6, bishop moves there. Huh. Knight f5, not bishop f5. Bishop f5. Did we lose? We lost about half a point. So we lost some centi pawn there. Goes there. a6 though, best move. It says knight to d6 is best. Makes sense. Because you give up another pawn, but at least you win the dark square bishop. Which could cause a lot of problems for me. Yeah, you resign here. Queen takes knight. Alright guys, another short one, but hopefully it was educational, and I'll catch you next time. Good night. Bye.